Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be talking about my Amazon favourites. Now, because this is my very first Amazon favourites video, I'm going to be talking about things that I've bought over the past couple of years as well as this year. Things that I've been using for a while and that I'm absolutely loving, and some things that I've only just really purchased and I am absolutely loving, but they've had less time to bed in, if that makes sense. Some of which I've mentioned in previous videos and others I don't think I've mentioned at all. I had so many things to choose from that I bought from Amazon and absolutely loved, but I didn't want to risk making this video about 3 hours long, so I've whittled it down to 10 things, and it's all things that I've been using consistently over the last few years or I've just bought and I'm completely obsessed with. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is something that I use every single day of my life, and it is this gorgeous marble effect phone case. Now, this phone has been chucked around the place quite vigorously by my 18-month-old son, and it still lived to tell the tale. I've not even got a scratch on it, and this has just been the sturdiest case ever. I love it. It's so simple. It's really pretty. I've not wanted to switch it out, which is quite rare for me because I get bored so easily and I can't see me getting bored of it anytime soon. The next thing I'm going to talk about is something that I've been using on and off since I had Theo, which keeps me focused on fitness. This little beauty right here. It's such a simple idea. These are tiny little chalkboards and you can rub out the weight and then you can add in your new weight, how much you've lost in the week, what your target is and how many pounds you've lost so far. I have put this onto the fridge. It's a really simple and effective way of keeping track of your weight goals, and it keeps it in the forefront of my mind. The next thing that I'm going to talk about I've been using for a good couple of years now, especially for vlogging and things, and that is this little monkey stand which fits to absolutely anything, and I just screw my little camera onto the top of there and then I can wrap that around anything. It's so handy for trying to take a family picture when there's nobody around that can take it for you, and it's just something that I've been using so much. I've definitely got my money's worth out of it, and it really wasn't that expensive. This next thing came at the very top of my baby essentials video that I made not that long ago. I will link it up here for anybody that's interested. I did a video about newborn essentials and things that I used that I loved so much and would recommend to any of my family and friends who are having babies. This came top of the charts with it. This is a brilliant baby monitor. I hate him being upstairs and me not being able to see that he's okay, and this Motorola baby monitor is just the perfect thing. The screen is huge and it's a colour screen as well. It's got so many settings on it. Now, I must have bought a faulty one first off and it stopped working around about 2 months into buying it. I got in touch with Amazon customer services at about 11 o'clock at night and they had a replacement out to me the very next morning at around about 10 o'clock. I couldn't believe how quickly they responded to it. It was so good, and this second one that I've had has been brilliant. As I mentioned, my little boy is 18 months old now and we still use it to this very day. Now, this next thing that I'm going to talk about is something that I saw one of my favourite YouTubers, Hayley Page, talking about in her recent Amazon favourites video, and I thought I really have to get that. This sounds really disgusting, but it is this foot shaver. Now, I know it's gross, but I just don't have time to go for pedicures, and if I want to tame the rhino hide that lurks on the bottom of my foot, this has been fantastic. I used to use one of these Scholl foot files, but honestly nothing does a better job than this. You've actually got to be quite careful with it because if you're too vigorous you can go a little bit too far with it. That's how good it is. My feet have never ever been so soft, and it's all because of this. I know that this isn't one of the most pleasant things I can be talking about or recommending, but it is so good, and with summer just around the corner I want want to be able to wear nice strappy shoes and not be embarrassed by my feet looking like a pair of monstrosities. So this does the job like nothing else. I am so grateful to Hayley for introducing this into my life. So there you go, silky smooth feet. You're welcome. These are something that I've talked about in previous videos, especially the what's in my bag. I definitely mentioned these bad boys, and it is my portable chargers. I know I've mentioned them before, and I know I probably sound like a broken record, but these are so good. I bring both out with me just to make sure that I never run out of battery. I love that they're white and gold. They're so slim and lightweight, and they come with me everywhere. I've had these for a few years now and they've still not let me down. Another of my Amazon favourites is sitting right here behind me. It's this gorgeous acrylic makeup organiser. I did an unboxing not that long ago in one of my very recent videos when I did a makeup declutter and organisation video, and I unboxed this little delight behind me. I thought it looked a bit smaller than what I was expecting, but I was so surprised by how much of my makeup I've managed to fit into it. It held pretty much most of what I wanted to get in there. To be honest, I love this acrylic organizer so much that I'm seriously contemplating buying another one, even though I do have a nice white one. I think the beauty of these is that you can see through it and you can see exactly what's in each drawer, so it saves a little bit of time, and I think they look so nice on a dressing table. It's a lovely way to display your makeup, and because I am a complete makeup fiend and I've got quite a hefty makeup collection, I like to display it, but I also like to see exactly what I've got and where it is, so I don't have to dig around trying to find things. Another one for any mums out there is this height chart. I love this just because it's so simple. It's really nice. I can't wait to put it up in Theo's bedroom and start to measure his height. I can't believe that I didn't do it before now, to be honest. Number 9 on my list is my little Magnatone London brush. I use this around about once a week. I use it along with the Ultra Blend cleanser and just really push it into my skin. It's got a few different settings and my skin just feels like it's had a real good deep clean. I wouldn't recommend using this every single night because it is quite extreme, but it's also gentle. The bristles are really soft. I've not had a facial for a long time now, and this is probably the next best thing. I feel like I've had a proper pamper if I've used this. I love doing facials at home and trying to do little treatments on myself and face masks, but this makes my skin feel really clean. My skin looks really glowy afterwards, and I loved it even more because it's rose gold. I have the biggest obsession with rose gold, and actually my next item is also rose gold. So here it is, number 10 in all of its rose gold glory. It's my Built mug. It keeps my water so cold throughout the day. I can put ice cubes in it and those ice cubes are still there hours and hours later, and I like to carry it around with me. It helps me to get my daily intake of water. If you've not seen my video on how to remember to drink more water in a day, then I will link it up above me. I mentioned this tumbler specifically in that video. I did mention to you that I had a lot of Amazon things that I'd bought over the years that I could have talked about in this video, but I'm gonna just limit that down to one honourable mention. After Christmas, I got a little bit sad that there was no more fairy lights up in our house, and it just didn't feel the same. Once we'd taken that Christmas tree down, it kind of felt so empty and sad. So like any res-blooded female, I went straight on Amazon and I ordered some LED fairy lights. They look so pretty. I'll add some B-roll footage in here so you can see them in all of their magical glory. They have a timer on them, so they all come on at exactly the same time. I went for a nice warm colour for in my lounge, in my living room, and then I went for more of an icy cool tone in my kitchen, and all of them match the surroundings. They make the room much more cozy, and there's nothing nicer than watching a film or having a little glass of wine and having all of these gorgeous twinkly fairy lights around you. So I'm a big fan, and I would highly recommend these ones. That's it for my Amazon favourites. I will do another video like this probably at the end of the year, which will bring together all of my 2019 Amazon purchases, things that I've been loving this year. If you've liked this video, then please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!